I have to be, and everybody has to be, much more aware of the private space of men and women. It's not just women, but primarily women. And I am much more cognizant of that.
Nancy Pelosi wants you to say, I'm sorry that I invaded your space.
So I invaded your space. I mean, I'm sorry this happened. Yeah. But I'm not sorry in the sense that I think I did anything that was intentionally designed to do anything wrong or be inappropriate.
Former Vice President Joe Biden spent the better part of his first television interview as a presidential candidate answering for how he has been around women, how he has treated women in the past. The hosts of The View, where he was given a very warm reception this morning, pressed Joe Biden to apologize to Anita Hill for how she was handled in 1991, her testimony during the Clarence Thomas confirmation hearings. But Biden refused to do that.
I am sorry she was treated the way she was treated. I wish we could have figured out a better way to get this thing done. I did everything in my power to do what I thought was within the rules to be able to stop things.
You know, I think what she wants you to say is, I'm sorry for the way I treated you, not for the way you were treated. I think that would be closer.
Well, but I'm sorry the way she got treated. In terms of, I never heard say, if you go back and look what I said and didn't say, I don't think I treated her badly.
Joe Biden, as we've reported, recently called Anita Hill. It was a conversation she told Cheryl Gay Stolberg of the New York Times left her feeling deeply unsatisfied. With us tonight to take on this topic, Nancy Cook, White House reporter for Politico, and Susan Page has kindly agreed to stick around for this conversation. Susan, I'd like to begin with you. John Harris reminded us yesterday Joe Biden's political career is more years than John F. Kennedy was able to spend on the earth. It's been just about a half century. It should also be noted, Joe Biden spoke this morning in a soulful and emotional way about the loss he has suffered in life. It had him in tears. It had Meghan McCain in tears and a good many people who watched. But then there is this question about women and about Anita Hill. And Susan, the question is, if he doesn't have a good answer on The View on day one of his media campaign, when will he have a good answer?
Yeah, and could not possibly be a surprise that these issues were raised in this interview. And by the way, in just about every interview he's going to do in the foreseeable future. How could he not have a crisp, disciplined, compelling response? Instead, he had a meandering one that left no one satisfied. It was kind of a sorry, not sorry answer. It used the passive voice, the mistakes were made voice. That is never a satisfying response. He has not put this issue to rest. This is something he's going to continue to face. You know, we saw his strength in this interview. He can be compelling and authentic. He can talk about the empathy from the grief that he's suffered in his life. But he also needs to be able to answer these questions in a better way than he did today.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.